Welcome back to Planet Crafter here. How's your day going out there in Gamerland? Let's see, what did we do in the last video? We did explore the two ships nearby. We explored a couple of the caverns as well, but we've mostly stayed near the base. We don't have too long today, so we'll probably pick a specific place on the map, grab a teleporter, head out there and see what we can do, see what we can find. The storyline I'm still not quite clear. There's like a race to see who can terraform it quicker. I haven't necessarily seen like an ending for this, but it is kind of weird now because we can leave the planet whenever we want, and that was like the main goal on Prime, was always trying to leave the planet. But because we have freedom to do that now, I don't really know what the goal is other than to maybe finish terraforming and explore everything, which is fine. There are these weird like journals we're getting from these little bots that they're saying basically were acting strange, and they were like automating the terraforming with those like round bots. And that's what all of the effigies we're finding are of these bots. So I'm going to assume that the main thing for this storyline is those effigies and what happened and why they went rogue and what happened to them, I guess. I don't know. Let's jump in and find out what's going on. I did have some funkiness with these playthroughs. We're going to jump over here. We had to manipulate it a little bit because we mistakenly let it run for like 6 hours and we didn't want a bunch of terraforming happening. Cool. So we're back at it. We could look at the map over here. Alright, so this ship we've explored. This ship we've explored. We could go explore what's in these black rocks, maybe. I could also go down here and explore. I did drop some super alloy extractors down here to help our super alloys going because we were super short on that. Though I do think I could also get super alloy from either bauxite or this, so we could try to do that, but like that we're going to need tons of drones. That's a very long port. I may even have to manually do it. I don't know. I had a bunch of that stuff set up on Prime, but once again, it was like I had like 300 drones. I don't even know how many drones I had. Alright, so let's just pick somewhere and we're going to go adventure. I need to load up a teleporter. It's not that. Let's double check the recipe. We need pink crystals. I forgot to put a wall there. Crystals I moved over here. Alright, we don't have a ton of pink quartz still. We need to look for some more of that. Obsidian is here. Zeolite here. And osminium. Alright. We'll probably take the rover and send the rover on over. Or I could go explore these caves over here a little bit more. And like finish this part of the map. I might do that. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. I like that. Alright, so we're just gonna run up here then. I could bring the rover with me for oxygen, I guess. Or I could just bring some oxygen. For oxygen. I could do that. Oh, I tried to use the oxygen. That's not very smart. Okay, so what have we done up here? We went and did a ship up here. We went through that cave. We explored this whole thing up here. I think we went under here, right? Yeah, it was just a little arch. Nothing special. We have not... Oh, we have been over here. This is the area that the cave led us to. I'm not sure I did anything on this side of it, though. So, what is over here? More caves. Does this actually go out into our little plane? Okay, it does. I never went this way. Anything under the water over here? so hard to see. We never went over here, so I'm just trying to see if there's a chest. I thought this was a chest, but it's not. Alright. Alright, so that we haven't done yet, but let's go this way. We're gonna, like, go through methodically. So finish this cubby. I do think there was a cave over here, which maybe we'll dip into now. Ooh, what is that green stuff? What would green stuff be? Oh, uranium, duh. Is this supposed to be a uranium mine? No, but I bet I could do a uranium mine here. Yeah, because I don't see uranium anywhere else on here. Interesting. Oh, dude. This is uraninite. I wonder if those are always together. Yeah, we want that. Oh, and there's some chests. Anything else hidden over here? Alright. Ooh, there's a ship as well. Like frozen. Oh, I wonder if that... Oh, it's not a ship, it's one of those guys. We can't click any yet? No. A lot of times you can. Boom. Uraninite is in there. Uraninite? Uraninite? Uraninite. You ran in the night. Or did you run in the night? Uraninite. Okay, so this is a pretty good find. We didn't have to go to the other side of the map to get some more uraninite. I don't know if there's something we want to build with this. We're definitely not gonna get it all. But yeah, so obviously this whole thing we need to re-explore once all the ice melts. Do I have a temperature for that? Oh, inventory full. Does this have a temperature? It's like a waterfall that froze. No, why not? See that the other maps have given temperatures pretty, not religiously, pretty consistently. And I was always just looking for those green chests. Ooh, anything good in here? We'll have to come back and grab it, but I don't know, just stuff. Can we get back? Do we even know where back is? I'd rather not die. We'll just use our oxygen if we have to. I think we should make it though. As long as we can see the door and line it up. Yeah, we're good. Didn't even start to black out. So good. Alright. Cool. Drone's doing their drone thing. Alright. We're gonna go back and grab that other chesteroo. Of course I put all of my materials for a teleporter back, but that's fine. Yeah, this uraninite was a nice find. We actually might be short on uranium too. I don't know. We'll grab a little bit of it. And then that. Okay, so I think we explored this cave fairly well. I don't think there's anywhere to go up here. It's all frozen. Okay, so this is good. So let's go back out here. There was a cave at the end. I have a feeling it doesn't go very far now that I look at the overworld map. Let's just dip in here real quick. Oh, it's not even a real pond. Fake pond. Alright, that I'm pretty sure we'd explored. Yeah, we did. Anything over here? We might go up there in a second, but there's a cave right here we want to go check out. It might just go over... Yeah, I think it goes back there. Let's see what's back there. We'll go left first, though. Oh, another one of these. And it's a dead end. So these drones logs, I don't think... I know it says it could be useful later, but We haven't found anything to do with them yet. Anything secret back here? Dude, this would be a perfect spot for a green chest. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a good spot for a green chest. Bro, why no green chest? Oh, maybe over here. Also a good spot for a green chest. Come on. Where them green chests at? We want those effigies. Alright. Green chest. No. Conchesta. Nope. Alright, so now we are out. Oh, we're out in this thing now. So there should be just a little open area in here we can explore. Whoa. How is there not a green chest down here, bro? Seriously? Like a little death trap for real life. If you don't have a jetpack. Man, they build these cool cubbies and then they don't back it up with chests. Alright. Cubby exploring, but no one home. Oh, whoa. What direction is this? Wait, is this where I came from just now? It is. I got turned around. I thought that was like a whole new underground something or other. Only more uraninite, that's fine. Uraninite. Alright, we brought the oxygen, thank you. Anything? No. No. So this will probably be something later. I'm wondering how far back into this. Like there could be a lot here. Or we could be right at the end. I don't really know. It seems like there's going to be a big cave system back here, though. Yeah. Do I stop here and finish exploring out here and make note of this? How big is this? Let's just take a quick gander. It's just right here, we're okay. Alright, so this is just a weird back thing. Can we climb up here, maybe? Yeah, I don't know, let's just see what's up here before we grab too much of the uraninite. That goes down to where we just were. All of this up here just for one blue chest, really? Oh, I guess one of those things too. Oh, and a bunch of uraninite. Oh, that had a blueprint microchip, not... Wait, that's what they normally have, my bad. My bad, I was thinking they all had those logs, but they all had the blueprint microchips. And they were mining uraninite, it looks like. Anything up here? This would also be a great spot for a green chest. Something in the ice right there, let's go take a look at that. Anything here? No. Is that just a rock? It looked like it could have been something else, but it's just a rock. Okay, so I think I mostly got this. Doesn't look like you can get up there very easily. So probably not intended. Uh, so is this the cave I went in? I'm turned around now. Okay, we gotta get back. I think we're gonna probably die, but we'll see. I got too distracted. Or is this the green ship? No, this is this thing. Just like the little rocket. I hate nighttime. I'll hate it. I'll hate it. This water's going. That's flowing uphill. Do you see that? Wonder if there's an actual source that would justify that. Okay, what do we get here? More of these captain's logs, drone logs. The drone's logs are putting in good stuff. These things are just a waste. We're just putting them there for collectibles. These we're putting over here. We're up to 7 of them, I guess. I should probably just put a teleporter over there, maybe. What would I call it? I guess it doesn't need to be permanent. I could just do a travel one. Let's make it again. Let's bring the stuff we need for it, since we never actually made it. Oh, super rally rod. Our mine's producing nicely. Boom, boom. Alright, we'll eat and drink and be merry. Here we go. Dude, it's already late again. The day and night cycles in here are just crazy. I'm going to try to go this way and see if it makes sense in the light. Oh yeah, so this was this cave we saw here and we never explored. Is that a... no, I thought that was a green chest. How many times do I say green chest every stream? Green chest on the brain, yo. Ooh. I mean, this would be a good spot for a green chest, don't you think? Why can't I get up? Is this like a fake roof? What is this? Oh yeah, I think I'm inside of something, some wall rendering. Okay, so where are we on this map? We just got back in here. Yeah, they have all these crags that I don't think you're supposed to go in, and then you get stuck. Alright, there was this little station over here. Probably check it out. Like I said, we're not going to remove these things anymore. We're going to leave them for the atmosphere. The atmosphere? Not atmosphere. What am I, words? This is what happens when you stay up streaming and not sleeping. Words become hard. They become hard to say and do and think. Anything to remove here? Like, there hasn't been that pattern of blueprinting that was on Selene. I wonder if they added that as part of the moon patch. Because I don't recall seeing that before. It could have been there, though. Okay, so I think we're mostly done here until the ice melts. Like, we do all this stuff when the ice melts. We're going to have to come back. But we went up there. I think we can go over here, maybe. On the other side of this ice wall. This is where we went, I think. We came out this way. Yeah. We did not bring oxygen though, so we need to be on a timer. And said timer is almost up. Yeah, I think we're good here for now. We hit the majority of it, knowing that we have to come back and re-explore with the ice anyway. We're okay. Every time I see something move, I'm like, wait, is there something living on this world with me? I've come to the conclusion that, other than the stuff that you eventually terraform, there aren't other things on these worlds. I was nervous about that the whole time I played on Prime. We're going to go like this, but then we're going to try to take that. Oh, we're too slow. We're too slow. Super alloy. Uranite we got a lot of. Osmium. Wish there was a way you could have like a bin that requested one of something. Or two or whatever, so I could put, you know, the exact ingredients for a teleporter in something. Let's drink. Alright, what are we gonna do now? So we're mostly good over here. I think we've seen most of the stuff. The gas is pretty tempting, especially since I have a teleporter down there. Oh, dude, this is interesting. These before were all red on the map. With water, did they cool off? So did all these lava pools disintegrate? What is that? Huh. Doesn't look like a natural object. I think we're just gonna go see what that is. You know, when I played Prime, I was like very methodical about going through the map. And like if I saw something like that, I'd be like, all right, I really want to see what that is, but I'm gonna wait until I get to unlocking that section. But you know what? We're not doing that today. We're YOLOing it. Though I don't know how do we get through here. We're gonna grab chests along the way. Because why not? Terra tokens. Approaching 500,000. Alright, so there is lava, I see. We need to go... Where did that thing go? Was that just a graphical glitch? Pretty sure it was right here. Yeah, it's gone. Dude. Alright, we're not going this way then. Or we might just check out this vicinity, whatever. That was disappointing. So what is this, uranium, I guess? Do we have an explosive? No. The green glow probably means uranium. I don't think there's any really new materials. Oh, is that explodable? That roof? Interesting cave. There's not much going on, just these little uranium balls. But yeah, maybe uranium's tough to come by on this planet. A green chest. We found one! Starform effigy. Nice. And the only reason we found it is because we haven't asked in a while. What kind of... Is that a ship? It's not on the map. Interesting. It must be blocked. could have picked that vehicle up, but whatever. So this probably was wide open before the water melted, obviously. No, that's like a rendering issue. Huh. Figured there'd be at least one chest in here. This is... Humble's had a lot of just random chests everywhere out in the open. Are we still heading towards it? Yeah, I guess we are. Oh, here's one. This is still going though. I didn't think it was going to be this big. Oh, this goes forever. Let's get out. I guess it doesn't go forever, but it goes up to that ship. Thought we were closer, but let's swim. See what there is to see. Yeah, why doesn't this show up on the map? Oh, it does. Wait, was that not there before? We'll build a transport here. Where's the entrance? Right there? Or on the other side? Alright, that's it. Alright. Is this just white ship? Sure. And what's back here? Those are cool buildings. Or structures. Sure. We want to call this white ship. Alright, it's probably a permanent one. We could also recall our vehicle now. And then we don't really even need it over there since we're already there. We'll drink, eat. Then we're going to go to white ship. Fly up here. And then I'm going to record the location of this. White ship. 85719. Not that we can't see it on the map. This is just something I did to track stuff last time so I don't lose track. So I haven't powered it. I haven't cleared it yet. So, what do we got here? Bunch of stuff. Got some balls, no logs. Anything else that we can click with, interact, remove? No. Alright, into the ship we go. Those are creepy. Yeah, in general, these ships all give me the creeps. I don't know if you've seen Aliens, the movie. Like, I think about it every single time I go on one of these ships. If you've ever seen Aliens, you probably understand why. Creepy. Circuit board. Circuit board. Beamer board. Alright, we're mostly good here. Is this an empty room? Alright. Oh no, it does continue on. Alright, we got a message too. Can we remove this table? No. I want this table. We had it. We technically do have it on a different playthrough. Ooh, what is that? Oh, we were looking for a tree seed. Nice. Looks like a pretty freaking cool tree too. Let's read this. Ooh, Sentinel Corp. These have not, like, most of the things here haven't been named. I don't know why they didn't, like, put people's names to these things, but they mostly have been unnamed. Mission briefing, extremely confidential, so if you're watching this, close your ears. Your task requires the utmost discretion. Starform Robotics is currently deploying their new autonomous terraforming system on this planet. Uh-oh. They are using various drones and technologies to do so. You need to understand, analyze, and find their technology, and do what you can to interfere with their progress. Ideally corrupting the drones and making them non-functional. Once done, leave the planet as discreetly as possible. We can kill 3 of these servers, but obviously we have to come back for all this stuff. Bum bum bum. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Alright, back to White Ship. Oh, we missed. Ooh, anything up here? That would be a good spot for it. I guess it's head on, so they probably don't like it. Maybe in the back. If that was in the back of the ship, there might be a chest there. New. Alright. Lots of spacesuits. Maybe we should fill a whole room with just spacesuits. I think that required super alloy, though, which we didn't have at the time that we wanted to do that. I guess we'll have to power this on at some point. Like, yeah, that could be a vault, I don't know. Balls everywhere. No logs in this one, though. My son looks like he's having a little problem going to sleep. Poor boy. Alright, we're gonna... I think we have somewhere else to go here. Do we not? Was that it? Or was there a turn we didn't do? I thought there was a turn we didn't do. I think we did it all. That was it. So no powering on this ship that I can see. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's going a little crazy. Yeah, I guess this is it. I thought there was another turn, but maybe it was this door that didn't open. Yeah, that's it. Alright, well that ship is cleared. Let's teleport back and keep exploring over here. Maybe I'll grab another teleporter. Boom. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Okay. So we're putting our outfits here. Microchips here. And more effigies. Oh, cool. They do have, this one has bauxite. This has a seed. Are these two identical? I can't tell. Are they just at a different angle? I do think they look identical. I don't know what he's doing. He's crazy though. This is probably full. It's not, it's pretty slow, I guess. I guess we just did that at the end of last stream. Oh yeah, we were gonna grab stuff for another teleporter. So we need another rod, obsidian, osmium. Wait, no. Zeolite. For some reason I thought they were in a row. Oh, dude, we are short on pink crystals, so forgot about that. Alright, whatever. Let's go back over there and explore a little bit. Alright, so now we've just kind of randomly jumped... Oh, where is that ship? Oh, it's like right here. Why doesn't it show up? It's like right here, right? This map is pretty... Garbage. Maybe you have to be in a certain vicinity for things. See, this is showing up again. Alright, we're gonna go... Where exactly is that? Alright, we're pretty close to that. We're gonna go over there and see if we see anything. It's between these two things, but closer to that. Alright, now that I'm here... Yeah, it goes away. Maybe there's some weird thing. I don't know. We're gonna head that way, though. Maybe it's a rendering glitch. Maybe not. Because it's happened twice in the exact same spot now. So it seems very questionable. Although I hate doing this at night. Like, I can't see anything. I could be going by, like, 27 chests right now. What is that straight ahead? So this thing was, like, right around here. Whatever it was. Here maybe? I would say almost exactly here. Whatever it is. Dude, I can't see. Where's the daylight? I should just go explore those black crystals. Yeah, I don't think my son's taking a nap today, unfortunately. So this is... Let's mark that ship as cleared. Not powerable. Not powerballable. If you got your tickets for tonight, if you're in the US. 1.7 billion. Who couldn't use that? I'd be okay with like a 50 weight chop, you know, 100 weight chop. I'm good with that. I might even be okay with a 1,000 weight chop. Wouldn't even be a mil probably after taxes, but hey. I don't know if they'll even let you chop it that many ways, though. Was that aluminum? Oh, magnesium. Oh, dude, did I miss these chests? That's not a chest. Dude, what? How did I miss this? Alright, so wait, where's that? Back that way. So I came from here. Maybe I just came and didn't see it. I think I came like this, went through here. No other chests laying around? Yeah, let's head this way and see what's over here. We're going to take advantage of our travel teleporter here in a minute. So don't worry about our oxygen. We're okay, unless I realize that I didn't bring the pieces for it. Do we can get up here? Probably not. Good news is when you teleport back, all of the stuff can be sent over to the item sorter. Because you left your materials for your porter right here. But I can't tell you how many times I've ported back doing that and then left my teleporter behind. Can't find it without going to another teleporter and teleporting back to it. Alright, we're gonna go up and see what we can see. There's another ship over there. I wonder if that's one of those ones. That doesn't look like the wall, like massive ship base thingy. Meow. Cool, we got a good view of the lava. I was really close to it. Oh, those are big drills over there. Let's go check that out, I guess. I thought they were going to be ships, but if they're just big drills, that'll be a quick check off the old list. I think my son is saying that his light screen, so that means my wife is probably getting him here shortly. Are these going to have big storages? Oh yeah. That's it, huh? Ooh. Messages. Terraforming task. Protect Starform Robotics technology. Last status, no threat detected. Log. Cosmic storm incoming. This event has a very high chance to completely damage our circuits. Okay. Okay. These things are kind of crazy in their size. Does this one also have it? Yeah, it does. I'm going to make note of this location. 5 massive robot. It's like one of those things where you can't see it on the map unless you're nearby, and I might want to look for this at some point. There might be a story clue that tells us to come here. Terraforming task. Protect Starform Robotics. Last status. Another cosmic storm coming. This is the exact same. So shoot. Alright, same message. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna build a teleporter quick. For oxygen and just time. Oh cool, like our item filter is keeping up. Item sorter, whatever we want to call it. Okay, we did this one. I guess we have these two left. I like how we can just freeze in time like the Matrix. No change. Anything else these things have? They aren't so big that they have 2 compartments, are they? No. Does this one not have the message thing? Oh, here it is over here. Alright, they all have the same message. That's interesting. Alright, so not the most interesting to come back here. The messaging is kind of cool, but I'm saying as far as like loot or exploring, just pretty open, pretty basic. Probably like 4 green chests that I already flew by. Alright, then the white ship's just gonna be right over here, right? I think. Interesting, there's more of that black stone. I wonder if that's supposed to just be uraninite. Would blue chests render from this far? I'm not sure. Oh, there's one down there. Another one right in front of us. No, that was a lake. Caught a glimpse of some blue right at the last second. I thought it was another chest. They sometimes put them really close. I wouldn't have been shocked. I thought my son said his light was green, but I guess not. I don't know, we usually keep it in there for a minimum amount of time so he doesn't get in the habit of asking to come out as soon as he goes in. He's only 3. He should be sleeping. But my daughter bought this shaved ice making machine, and because she got a stripe at Taekwondo, I let her make it for him, or her brother and him after, her and her brother, after they ate lunch. Alright, so, nothing there. I guess let's hit this teleporter up rather than build the other one. Dump this off. Drink some water. Eat some food. And carry on, my wayward son. Carry on, my wayward son. And don't you cry no more. Anything on the ship? No. Alright. Oh, I thought that was a chest. Did you not think that was a chest? Dude, why does everything look like a chest? Alright, I don't know exactly what time my wife left his room. But it's probably coming up on an hour. Probably about 10 more minutes, and I'll have to call it and go get him. I don't know what my wife's doing, but if he's not going to take a nap, I don't want him staying there too long. I like to get him right at that hour mark if he's not napping. Oh, dude, doesn't that look like aluminum? Must be something with the light over here, the darkness. Where are we? Okay. Probably can't get up there, but I don't know. No. I don't know if they intend on you to come here, because there's nothing here. Not even a resource on the ground. But I'm still hoping for that effigy to add to my collection. What's back here? Just death? This does look like the edge of the map. And can you get up there, do you think? I'm not gonna go down. I'm playing like it's hardcore. I could just kill myself, be fine. I don't even have anything on me worth anything. Oh, wow. Oh, we went right through that rock. Yeah, so now I feel like we're below the rendered rock. Like this is not what they intend you to go. Yeah. They don't want you here. Actually, he might have just gone to sleep. That's why you give him the hour. He needs his nap. Dude, that is like scary. Those are the kind of things that scare me in real life, like mistakenly falling down, something like that, like getting trapped. You read stories about people that, like, those things happen to people, and it's like, what a horrible way to go. One thing that's popped up in my feed a lot lately is news about that 20-something-year-old doctor who was like spelunking with his brother. Oh, dude, did I not? Oh my god, I did the thing. I'm dead. Zero chance of getting back. Zero chance. Oh my gosh. Speaking of dying, he was like 20 and they were splunking. Can't remember exactly what they call it. It was like a birth canal or something. But there's like evidently a Netflix documentary which I refuse to watch about him. Oh wait, did I have the materials for it? Now I'm super confused. Oh, you know what happened? Instead of using the temporary one to go back, I used this. And I kept thinking that I could just do whatever I want. And then sure enough, I shot all of the materials into the sorter that I needed and didn't have a teleporter with me anymore. And that resulted in my first death on Humble. Sad. Why am I not seeing Zeolite? Because I'm blind. How are we on pink quartz? Still just 5. Um, do I want to keep exploring over here? I guess let's just go to this black stuff. See what that's all about. First, let's check it over here. I never went over here and checked for chests or caves or caves and chests. Chests and caves. But yeah, oh, so yeah, the guy, like they were splunking, and evidently the brother was advanced, and this guy was, I don't think he was a complete novice, but he was like just getting into it, and probably, out having a good time with his brother. And these, like the things that these people do, and probably trying to prove something to his brother, like, yeah, I'm not afraid of that. But evidently, this like birth, I can't remember what it's called. It's like something birth canal, or I don't know. Wait, is this actually nighttime? Oh, dude, the regions that they do this are so creepy. Oh my gosh. And then how do you see anything? All right. So, but like, they try to push through like things that they can barely fit in, and he thought he was in something called the birth canal, which, like, yeah, you just keep pushing through, and then like you basically give birth on the other side. But he's a novice, whatever, trying, probably doesn't want to like look scared, or who knows, maybe he is just like completely fearless. But man, this is creepy, and this is huge too. Um, I'm just gonna go ahead and set up the teleporter now because I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Dark rocks, black rock, terrors. Because I don't have terrors over here. This is so creepy. Doesn't look that bad from afar, but inside, ugh. And that he just kept pushing further and further into something that didn't open up, and it was a dead end. And sure enough, they spent like 37 hours trying to rescue him while he's sitting there, and it was like inverted upside down. So he's upside down in something that he can't even move, and eventually succumbed to, I think he had a heart attack or something. You know, whatever happens to your body. The sad thing is, as a doctor and a med student, you know, he knew what was going to happen to him. Um, Evidently, he kept pretty good spirits and until the end. But from what I understand, they actually got some, like, there were like hundreds of people trying to rescue this dude, but it was like in such a like tough spot. Like it was already in a tight spot, and then he can barely, like, and he's like jammed like this, like in something no bigger than him. And they got some rigging up from like the little bit I've cleaned without getting into it. And then there was an anchor that wasn't, and they were starting to make some progress, but then there was one of the anchors like gave loose, and then he like fell back in and got jammed further. So like the worst case scenario. And then that was pretty much the end, and they couldn't ever make progress again. All right, this is a pretty big area, and it's just so dark. I'm waiting for the daylight to come. I don't think it's going to. We're definitely not going to get rid of any of that osmium that we're seeing. This is a great place for green chests, just anywhere. These things, these are so weird. I feel like you should be able to blow these up. I'm starting to make note of them where they are. Only because I feel like they're going to come into some story at some point. So I don't know if there's going to be the whole concept of the extraction rocket on this as well. But on Prime, there were 3 different endings. And one of them was basically a very vague scavenger hunt for the warden one. You had to find 5 warden, or not 5, 10 warden keys. Well, yeah, there could be 20 chests up here, and I would never be able to find them. That's got a pretty big top. What is that red? Do we think that's... I bet those are the explosives. And we're going to find a cache of explosives there. Yep. Well, 2. Every other like explosive crash site has had way more than that. Maybe in the actual truck. Alright, 4. Well, 4 total. Blueprints. Be interesting if they had real explosives on the ground and you could click them by mistake. Yeah, what is going on here? This thing is massive. Is this supposed to be nighttime? I don't like the darkness. I'm not singing Hello Darkness, my old friend. There was definitely an area like this on Prime too, that like whenever you got into it, it got dark. It was so annoying. Did I miss a chest? No, that's a gem. I left my teleport over here, didn't I? Shoot. Right? Oh no, I didn't. Oh gosh. Oh, you wanna know why? Because I didn't have it. I used the other teleporter. I didn't make one. Or no, I did make one. I made one. I made one outside of that one little cubby, and then we decided that We didn't really need it. I'm gonna think that there's something about this area that you just can't do yet, and that you're gonna get some like night vision goggles or something at some point and come back here. I don't know. Similar to like the Warden, this chip right here, the Warden key detector. Like there's probably like caves or stuff like that hidden here, and you can't see them because we're blind. Blinded by the dark. Yeah, I thought there'd be something cooler over here, but there's no even like storylines. I don't think there was a computer terminal at that one. Maybe there was and I just missed it. Too busy looking for a loot. It feels so good to get out of there. And it's like dumb, like I'm here, I can see perfectly inside of it, and then I get in and it's dark. Like, what's the point of that? Alright, another one of these. Let's make note of this one. I'm almost certain these are like way too unique to not. And there's at least two that or three that I've seen that I didn't make note of. I only made note of three so far. Alright, we're getting out of here. Okay, so we're here. Have I been over here yet? Probably not. I think at this point I need to concentrate on terraforming and melting that ice. Oh, he had the spot for it, but he didn't have the chip. Whatever the thing is supposed to be, the drone journal. I think someone else took his drone journal. Hmm. Oh, this might be a cliff base. It totally looks like it, doesn't it? Alright, if this is the only cliff base, we're just going to call it cliff base. Cliff base. Alright, we're going to start to explore this. We'll see how big it is. If it's like Selenia, which it probably isn't because it was after that. I was going to say that it probably is random, so we don't know what it's going to be like, because the two times I played Selenia, the first time it was a massive bunker, and it took 3 power, which actually is not that large. I mean, it's decent, but I think there were 4 and 5 ones when you rendered through the portal. I guess that's not only a prime thing, but alright, we're getting too big here. I guess for now we can make this travel gear, because it's going to be for something. Something out and about in the world. Alright, our item sorter is good to go. Cliff base. Boom. We don't have to blow into this, which is interesting. Get some circuit boards. Can't go in either of those. Okay, it's going down. That's usually a sign that it's not at least tiny. But nothing on the first floor, so But this is where it could be massive or not. Dude, this is the same entrance type as the one we just played on Selenia, almost exactly. And it's got, yeah, it's definitely got the same room. And then, and like, this is like a dumb thing, because you can get down that way. But it's really, you can just jump down here too. Alright. And here's a power. Oh, that's it? No, it does go further. It's only one. So this is a pretty small base then, probably. Not necessarily, I guess, but I'm not really sure how the number of fusion cells factors in. Alright, we're not going to go that way because obviously we haven't been there. Oh, there it is. I guess we have to leave anyway, but let's power this up on the way out. Oh, did we miss? Oh, this one doesn't have storage. Interesting. Okay. These ones are kind of, like, I got kind of sick of those. And by kind of, I mean very sick of them. Like that, I got burned out. And there was something about it, like I ended up not needing as many Terra tokens as I thought I needed. But like, you do get a good amount of Terra tokens clearing some of these big bases, but... Alright, yeah, so there's a vault right away. Creepy voices going on. Do we go this way? No. Like I said, it was good to keep that thing there. Yeah, so I don't know if that's for the number of doors it opens. Be an interesting thing. Normally I go left, 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 and I'm not doing that right now, so... Alright, there's a vault. Cool. Oh, this wasn't even a vault, was it? It looks like a vault room, but it only has 2 vaults in it. Bunch of fuses, is about it. Alright, so that's done. We got the one left back here we can go. This is just one of those hangar rooms. Yeah, never really has much in them. Yes! That's not actually the thing I wanted, but like I'm shocked that I'm able to clear those. Ooh. And we got one of those. We got a little animal effigy. Nice. It was the random base here that we got this stuff in. I forgot about that. Cool. I was way too excited. That was one of the things I wanted. It was actually a cabinet that I would be way more excited about, but... where am I going? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, we got that table, though. I mostly care about that because I know we lost it. Nice. And this is just a standard one, right? Yeah. Or duplicate of that one. Never mind. Oh. did my daughter actually get her light turned? I don't know. Let's go back and clear this out real quick, and then I gotta be done, I think. I think it was left right here, right? Yep. Hopefully we have what it takes to clear this. Oh. Oh, dude. I don't think we're going to be able to get a cabinet out of here, but you never know. Wonder if that means if you run those portals, if you can get stuff out of those, like blueprints. That's basically what these are. These are like randomly generated dungeon instances. Not even one chest in here. That's pretty rare. Huh. Really? I don't know if I've ever had that. Alright, that means we're done. Okay, we cleared everything. Alright, so we have to go back to the base and log off, unfortunately. I am going to make note of this location. I forgot to do this. $24.96, 280 minus 614. The minuses is interesting. Isn't the minus like the elevation? No, I guess the second one is. Alright, never mind. Cleared. And just for notes, we powered with one cell. Cool. Anything else just like right in the vicinity that we missed? Alright, I think I gotta go. I hear my daughter like banging around. She's out of her room, so. Alright, well, we explored quite a bit. I think we need to concentrate on terraforming though and get that ice melted. And then I think we'll open up a lot more to us. So let's go ahead and save. What's our terraforming at? We didn't quite hit that moss. So we were already past moss the time that we left the game open. So let's dump our loot out. Ooh, we're getting full. Oh no, we want to put this up somewhere. That's a cool little guy. I guess we're gonna turn. Oh, we can turn. Yeah, I want him to look this way. He's cute. Cool. Matches my outfit. Alright, I want to do terraforming yet, so we're going to look at this to remind ourselves. Alright, save, exit. Alright, well, it was going to be a quick stream. I probably should have mentioned that in the title. But thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening. Don't forget to follow or subscribe. And we'll catch you next time. Peace out.